everyone receive is a reflection of us.
Welcome. In continuation on with expressing my gifts in terms of experience and testing the waters, basically. I think that's what it is. Following the gut instincts, figuring out the things about yourself that can potentially lead to greatness. Maybe other things, maybe focusing on the connection to spirit. So I go with these gifts and I try and I continue to test the waters. So, whether we believe it or not, it's interesting. Whether it be my higher self or an angelic, I find these things curious, and if not comforting at the very least. So I share with you this, writings that came through just recently. And I asked the question, what is something that you would like to tell the universe? Or something to tell me, something you'd like to say? What came through is this. We want to express the gratefulness and gratitude to all of those creating endeavors for the course of humanity. And I've pondered this a little bit. And today I pulled a card as well. I asked my mom to pull one of these Christmas card tarots that I gave her. And that also talked about being grateful and gratitude and giving small gifts to yourself and to others. So I asked a specific question back. And they responded, there is always a great need for the answers to life. And I think I was trying to offer a question, a solution, an idea. Because it led into the things that I want to talk about. And what else came through is some more of what I will share. It goes as follows. The removal of oneself from the existence of the outcome is the entry level. And that is another one to sit back and think. The removal of oneself from the existence of the outcome is the entry level. Sit back and makes you think. What is the entry level? How do you remove yourself from the outcome? That's that letting go mentality, not worrying about whether the answer is true or false, yes or no, whether you will be successful or not. So you remove yourself from the outcome, that is being in present moment. That is not having a worry whether it is or it isn't. You try, you achieve, you don't. It's removing of expectations and being on that journey, being with the flow. And this conversation that I had led into words. And I tried to do a recording previously that maybe was meant for today. And it's to do with words and vocabulary, removing yourself from the meanings that those words have. When we look at something, we place value and memory and emotions, and it triggers us. And it's led into, if you're able to remove the definitions from words, words themselves don't have power. They're just that, describing things. What is that? That is that. Okay. It does not have purpose. It does not have value. But when we place definition upon it, we are giving it a meaning. We are giving it a purpose, for it is not, but just a word. So when I ask these things, then I will share with you what came forth. The words that have been spoken or created are to the very same words or association that keep humanity locked down. The existence of words is by its very definition the entrapment of an illusion created schooling to persuade the echoing of the very spell that keeps the loop binded. In its essence, the people are keeping themselves locked in. And that's interesting. I've always had that feeling that why is there so many English words and definitions for one thing? Maybe different spelling and different meaning. When I look at this, it definitely rings true because when we use words to communicate, we know words have power, we know they have meaning and purpose, and even the spoken word resonate at frequencies. A speech can be moving, whether it's Charlie Chaplin, Martin Luther King, Alan Watts. The right words at the right tone, at the right speak, at the right drops and melodies can hit the right note. It can heal a person, it can draw forth the pain that buries inside, and the connection to spirit can assist that. So what this meaning is here is, it is that daily grind, that daily loop. We go through school, we get taught specific words, specific meanings and definitions. This does that because of this, and you must place love here and do that. In essence, when we use the words and we memorize the words and we're creating the words and we're creating this, we are therefore creating the problem that is keeping the entrapment. Hence the illusion, mystically hidden behind the languages of the world. It's like a never-ending spell cast out there that continuously to regenerate itself, that perpetual motion idea of reality. And what better way to confuse it by having the people do it themselves, not realizing that you are capable of doing it because we were never told. But that use of language can be destructive, it can be uplifting and powerful. We know this. This is not new. But this different perception on how reality works, how it is placed behind the languages and the words we speak, that's the difficulty of it. How do you remove yourself from the understanding of what a word is or a meaning? Well, that's just very it. You take the emotion and you take the energy. And remember, the things we describe are just that. And what energy and emotion that we place upon it is at our own free will. It's not about not using words. It's about using them correctly and wisely. And that is how we change and remove ourselves from a flawed system. It matters not who's in charge, but that we all get there together. So it is with that, I leave you with peace and love. Take care.